Hi, Pisces. Thank you so much for your support. So I've decided to come on and give you guys another reading, just in case you'd like it. Anyways, for Pisces, wow. Number 11 came out. Butterfly spirit transformation is beautiful. Number 11. So that is joy and the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in the world is the focus when butterfly spirit flutters before you. Transformation is inevitable as you grow into your most beautiful, empowered self. Indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages as you let go of the forms of your life that no longer fit the new you. Even relationships must go through shifts to match your new emerging self. If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, stop taking yourself too seriously and choose to be playful, loving, and joyous, you will soon know the miracle your soul wants to experience through you. Today is a day for joy, so alight. Look around and see the beauty that is in everyone, including you. Everywhere sorry, Mercury retrograde, okay? You know what I mean. So, I want to get you a wisdom of the oracle for beautiful Pisces. Best advice for Pisces today. Best advice for Pisces. Information you'd like them to know for Pisces. Okay, deep knowing, number 43. I'm not sure if you've received this before. I wouldn't doubt it, though. You're very intuitive. Deep knowing, 43. So you might be thinking about a relationship that you, or someone like a friend, and something to do with real estate matters or emotional matters. 43. Here it is. Intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, and hypersensitivity. Intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into the dialogue with source consciousness that you are a part of but can't see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore the natural capacity to navigate their journeys to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or five senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then act accordingly. You're now invited into the sacred dialogue of deep knowing, so tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. And also you can ask, if you want to get specific, like if you have a specific question, you can ask God or spirits to show you symbols. Like if I should do this, show me this animal, and if I should do this, show me this. You might be surprised. It might not come right away, but within a few weeks, I mean, maybe it'll be on the radio, maybe it'll just be all around you randomly. You'll see. Relationship message. There are occasions when you just know deep in your heart and soul that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path and suddenly out of the blue you're connected at a level impossible to describe. That feeling marks a moment in time etched indelibly onto your soul. Someone has entered your life who will be instrumental in your journey, so pay attention. Two hearts are calling to each other to begin an alchemical process. This is also a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Trust your heart to lead you now. Magic is about to happen. This is a time when your hunches pay large dividends if you listen, so take the risk and act. Within you, there is an oracular consciousness, a higher and deeper knowing that transcends the machinations of the smaller thinking mind. At the deep level of your intuitive senses, you have an access point to the genius of the collective, the energies of all thinkers and creators, all inventors and leaders, and all that you need in order to leap into success is available to tune into. This is an act of listening intently. Past the busy mind, your genius awaits. Of course, you would get that card. So let's go ahead and get some angel for Pisces today. Pisces, messages for Pisces. For the beautiful Pisces watching, what are their best messages for success today and going forward? Pisces. Power of prayer. Give the situation to God for uplifting and healing and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon divine guidance as God gives you in response to your prayer, in your response to your prayers. So just go ahead and keep going. Keep moving along, trucking along. I hope you're drinking enough water, of course. Let's see your current position. What is Pisces' current position at this moment? Current position, Pisces. Ace of Swords. So you might be coming to some analytical understanding about something, a new understanding about something. Maybe a way of juggling your priorities or selecting out of your options and rejecting all the others that don't suit you. You might be trapped in your head about these kind of things. But let's go see your advice. Advice for Pisces. What is their advice for Pisces? What is the best course of action? So let's get some clarification. Advice for Pisces. You know what? All right, so I just spent a moment to Google what the strength of reversed meant, and it says self doubt or low energy or raw emotion. And I'm using Biddy Tarot's website. Let's see what else it says. It says your current levels of inner strength, confidence, and self belief. You have to tune into them. Okay, you have to bring it into balance. So if you've recently experienced a setback, you may be vulnerable and lacking in self confidence. Know that at your core, strength will always be with you, and now is a good time as any to reconnect with this power. Wow. Okay. So check in on your energy levels right now. You may be sluggish, particularly if you have been dedicating yourself to serving others or have been pushing hard to achieve a goal. Strength reversed is your invitation to take stock and restore your energy levels by resting and withdrawing for a temporary period. It's vital that you take care of yourself so you can take care of others. Interesting. And you might be careful for explosive emotional reactions to things or lashing out or becoming too aggressive. So this might be because of a lack of self-care. All this buildup of lack of self-care might result in this aggressive behavior. You may act without thinking or doing something you regret later. The key is not to repress the raw emotion, but to learn how to channel it. So like give it an ample room for expression. You gotta give it some way to get out of you. So let's continue on for Pisces. Advice for Pisces. Okay, Father Christmas. So you might be dealing with somebody who's older, somebody who has blue eyes. Let's see, there's a card here. What's that say? Yeah, they might love the color blue. And let's go ahead and get some more of these Pisces. What does Pisces need to know, if anything, from here? Pisces. Respects you. This person might be older, wiser, more mature. Somebody might respect you. Pisces. You might respect somebody. Pisces. Let's see. Likes movies, perhaps. Pisces. I mean, that's Pisces. Neptune rules movies. They might be threatened by you, and I'm not sure why, but Pisces, you could find out. Probably just because your inner compassion itself and your strength and awesomeness, but Pisces. Incoming argument. Warm-hearted and wants vengeance. So there might be a lot of emotions tied into this. Either somebody wants to fight with you or you want to fight with somebody else. And it could be because you guys are actually deeply respectful of each other or love each other so much that these emotions get stirred. I'm not sure. Maybe there was an imbalance and some kind of give and take. But let's find more advice for you, Pisces. Best advice for Pisces who's watching. Pisces, best advice. Greatest advice. Oh, we've got 2 coming up. 3. Reach out for the help you need when you need it. Cooperation, gain, teamwork, creativity, realization, influence, and common goals. Listen to your inner voice when making choices. Don't stall. Indecision, strength through suffering, peace restored, stalemate. So there might be something you're not seeing clearly and you need to tap into your intuition to get a really solid understanding of something. That's probably why you need to be in a time of rest right now. And says, be ready for opportunity you've worked for. Celebration, stability, home, rest. And this is the 4 of Wands. So I'm thinking you're coming to a realization about a home matter and who you want to collaborate on that with. But let's go ahead and get some other cards for beautiful Pisces. Pisces, messages for Pisces watching. Pisces. Fox, okay, what's Fox cunning? Let's see. Fox and cunning. Just saw it. There it is. Deception's warned in foxy dream. Won't be outfoxed, must plan and scheme. With bushy brush and red coat stunning. Use trickster magic to be most cunning. Being crafty and canny are tricks of my trade, for my wily ways are cunning enough to repel or break the bewitchment of dark magic. In such moments as these, you may wish to call upon me for quick thinking or adaptability, especially when you're caught in a trap, hounded, or being pursued. My raucous triple bark and blood-curdling screams echo through the night and call you to be swift, skillful, and shrewd as you wield your devious way. Keep sharp, for scheming pursuits might be unearthed, and you could find yourself in a deep, dark hole. However, a little manipulation won't harm you if you're slick and artful, and you may soon find that inventive resourcefulness comes as second nature in order to get the results you desire. Time to step into the role of the cunning man or woman to harness some sly fox magic and the wisdom of yesteryear's folklore. Proceed with caution when fox appears in dreams. Examine the situation carefully. Don't rush into a relationship. Tackle life with passion. Malicious intent warns you to retreat. You are being deceived, actions are sly and slippery, and someone is not to be trusted. Time for a bit of scheming to claim what's rightfully yours. I have a feeling that the reason this came out is just because you need to scheme to claim what's rightfully yours. I don't get the vibe that anyone's really lying to you, but something's definitely coming up. There was something hidden that you are coming to unearth with the help of God or your own intuition, but Your supernatural senses are heightening. Study folk magic and herbal remedies for healing. Work with folk magic folk. I meant fox. Fox magic to see through deception. Increase awareness and responsiveness and help in tricky situations. So your own intuitive abilities and being able to see the truth might be helping you get what you want out of a situation. Because you are so empathic, so intuitive, so understanding. You understand people naturally, and so you naturally know the best way to approach someone, right? The kitsune, or Japanese fox, possesses supernatural abilities and shapeshifts into human form to test and trick us. Number 51. There might have been a conflict in a romantic dynamic of some sort, too. Or maybe a new way to express your creativity. Let's get some of these for Pisces. Pisces, okay. In Libra. So this is definitely about a contract, a partnership, business, or some otherwise, but this is like a marriage. There might be a question about marriage involved here. And for Pisces. Or you might be dealing with a Libra, of course. And Taurus. So you might be considering partnerships and money, and how self-esteem and money, and how money impacts relationships and marriage for Pisces. The sun, the creation. So this is like the fifth house kind of a bit. But this is about your own ego, maybe. Like maybe someone was very egotistical in the situation, or someone didn't have enough ego. Maybe you're transforming your sense of ego. Yeah, we see on the bottom of the deck Scorpio on the top, 8th house. So there is a deep transformation. There's a death and there's a rebirth. And it's a rebirth into something better. Most definitely. No doubt. So let's see. Anything other messages for Pisces watching? Pisces. Okay, there might have been a lack of wish fulfillment because of a lie. Pisces. Because of denial, maybe. Pisces. Messages for Pisces. Reflection and projection. So projections might have had to do something with this, and now you're reflecting on it, or they are reflecting on it. Pisces. Messages for Pisces. And I see 3 birds. I'm seeing a lot of birds lately. Venus. So you might be getting messages in your dreams about your love relationships for Pisces. Okay. What's the opposite of autumn? Spring. Okay. Pisces. Distance or time out. So you might be taking a time out from someone right now, actually. Pisces. Deception. Temptation. Masculine. Reunion. And on the bottom of the deck, reunion. Deception, masculine, and reunion. Soul ties. Any other messages for Pisces? Yeah. Okay. Stalemate. Avoidance. Because of these projections. Pisces. Decisions. Yeah. Pisces. You're deciding about reunion with somebody, or to release somebody, or to try to fix upright this. There's a lack of wish fulfillment, maybe. And last messages for Pisces. He's watching. Yeah, you might be going after your own sun, your own strength, your own empowerment. You might be remembering this. Pisces. Guarded. Someone's guarded here, definitely. Maybe guarded towards this reunion, or because of a lack of wish fulfillment in the past or something. Pisces. A lack of a new beginning, a lack of courage, a lack of action. Maybe I'm just holding these upside down. Maybe there is required a new beginning here. I don't know. Pisces. Fate. Well, ain't that just it? Pisces. Memories. It looks like you both are thinking about each other in this picture here in this card. Pisces. Integration and union. You might be thinking on how to get along and agree. And you see a bird on a branch in the distance. Beautiful. Maybe you went bird watching with this person. Maybe you love nature just like this person does. Pisces. You might be both very empathetic, forming structure. Yeah, so both of you are thinking about this detour in the fate of your connection, and this new beginning that could happen, could not happen, depends. You both are thinking seriously about how to get this integration together, how to make a union and form it structurally sound, solid. Pisces. Any last messages in this deck for Pisces? Self-loves, creation, and intentions. Beautiful. And yeah, that's definitely, you need to have two solid people coming together to form a really good dynamic. So you might both talk about healing if you do get in contact or talk to each other about how you both have healed. There might be a lack of stability financially here. Yeah. And that might be the truth that needs to come out. So anyways, I could put these away. I could get some more. I want to get some more for you guys. Oh yeah, white light. Pisces. Best message for Pisces from this deck for Pisces watching. Two of them. Perfume of Sophia and Alpha of Alcyone. Alcyone. Okay, let's see. So I'm going ahead and reading 24, remember, first, just because I was closer to it. Alpha of Alcyone 24. Yeah, so this might be a new change with a union and real estate matters. And a question of give and take, and the dynamic of give and take. But a positive twist of fate and a windfall of good fortune are destined for you. Brightness and hope will alleviate negativity and give you strength to find your way through times of adversity and challenge. Finally, you will experience peace, love, and deep connection with your true self and the universe. Good things are on their way to you. The brightest star in the Pleiades star system, Alcyone, holds the frequency of love, the sacred feminine healing power of compassion, and the grace of mercy. In the myths of ancient Greece, Alcyone was so in love with her husband Syx that she referred to him as Zeus, and he referred to her as the divine wife of Zeus, Hera. Zeus was so irritated by such grandiosity that when Syx was at sea, that's Ceyx, was at sea, Zeus struck his ship with a lightning bolt. In her grief, Alcyone threw herself in the sea. Moved by mercy, the gods transformed the lovers into kingfishers. These birds embody the spiritual medicine of abundance, love, prosperity, peace, and happiness, bringing blessings of hope and healing to humanity. The Halcyon days take their name from this goddess turned kingfisher. They are the 7 days on either side of the shortest day of the year, the winter solstice. During this time, there are said to be no storms, only peaceful weather. Legend has it that the god of the winds calms all storms during this period, so Alcyone can nest safely. The term now symbolizes a period of luminous grace amidst a challenging time during which one can rest in the tranquility. So there is a lot of reference to resting and how that is required for you to tap into your intuition. It is also an omen of more peaceful days of love and prosperity ahead. Alcyone is the goddess of grace and mercy, especially in the face of heart-wrenching loss. She reassures us that we will find a way through and that there is comfort for us when we need it, even if further work needs to be done before we can fully be released into the new era of happiness. When Alpha of Alcyone makes an appearance, we are near the deepest, darkest phase of our suffering, and we can trust we are already beginning to emerge on the other side. Alpha brainwaves are deep, calming waves. They are what we experience when daydreaming or slipping into a peaceful relaxation or meditation. In the alpha state, imagination and intuition are heightened. And as such, these brainwaves are a gateway into the subconscious mind as the bridge between the conscious and everyday awareness of deep altered states. Alpha waves allow us to be awake and functioning while connected to an inner well of wisdom and support. If we are in stimulation overload, alpha blocking can occur. Learning to consciously switch off and relax by dropping into 8 hertz or 12 hertz range helps us to melt away stress and tune into intuition without becoming too floaty or unfocused. The Oracle of Alpha of Alcyone supports us in relaxing and reconnecting to optimism even during tough times. In such a state, we will realize that difficulties will eventually come to an end, and we will be provided for. This oracle brings guidance that a new reality of happiness is available to us now as we steadily make our way to the light of a happy new start. And let's go ahead and read the next one, number 12. And that is Perfume of Sophia. You will be able to sense the best timing and approach to take. That's because you're so intuitive, right? To create a space for healing and resolution, connect to your body and ground yourself in the here and now with body-friendly practices. You will find your way intuitively and instinctively, even though confusing circumstances where one moment you are sure the answer is no and the next moment you are sure it is yes. Give up trying to figure the answer out right now and remain open with positive but relaxed expectation that clarity shall emerge spontaneously according to divine timing. Trust that your questions about life will be answered even now as you are in the process of working your way towards answers that will bring you clarity and higher understanding. There is a kindness in how the universe delivers a message. There is a story of 3 rabbis who went into a room and saw God. One rabbi dropped dead, the other went crazy, and the third one became enlightened. It was the same room and the same divine presence, so what accounts for the different outcomes? When we are ready for knowledge, divine guidance is incredibly helpful in healing. However, we may need certain experiences to become ready. There is as much grace in veiling truth as in revealing it. There is a beautiful Sufi teaching that destiny is granted with compassion. There is a time to prepare for knowledge, a time to receive it, and a time to live it. There is danger in trying to force knowledge, forces a desire to progress faster than naturally is taking place. It is the disconnection from a natural rhythm, the sacred feminine, the power of knowing and divine timing. The oracle of the perfume of Sophia asks you to trust your nose. The spiritual symbolism of the ability to smell is the capacity for discernment. In the words of Juliet in Romeo and Juliet, a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. The nose knows. As you lean into natural timing rather than trying to force something to happen, you will remain connected to your own ground of being. You won't be pushing to get ahead. You'll be in connection with yourself, and you'll be able to sense your body and soul that might otherwise confuse your mind. With its tendency to argue first one way and then the other. You will instinctively sniff out the truth of a situation, then you shall be able to do something useful with the knowledge. Developing the patience required to see through times when we don't know something with trust and hopefully some equanimity is an important part of our soul journey. If such times evoke fearful or negative predictions or anxiety based on a lack of belief, then that you can deal with whatever arises with grace and dignity, then work on those issues. Do what you can to do now. Leave everything else up to the loving and wise workings of the universe. If you are pushing for resolution and answer or understanding before it's time for you to know, you'll feel frustrated. It will be more constructive and enjoyable for you to engage with what is. Will it require the development of your character, the capacity for patience, for trust, faith, and the commitment and devotion? And when there is no evidence you will succeed, yes, it will likely require that, especially if you are carving a path that is unique and creative. To live such a way is wonderfully courageous and inspired and requires spiritual maturity. Aligning yourself with the greater wisdom and timing and surrendering yourself to its service is the basis of spiritual maturity. You will have your answers, and in the interim, you are doing beautifully, so continue on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message. I think that's it for Pisces today. Please hit like or comment if you'd like more readings. I really appreciate your support. The Pisces Collective has been just absolutely wonderful, so I really appreciate it, and thank you for your time.